I was born in a house where the walls never talked, only screamed through fists when the doors were locked. Mama crying in the kitchen, dad drunk on the couch. Every argument became another blackout bout. I learned young, pain got rhythm and tone, so I started spitting verses when I felt alone. My notebook became the only friend I had. Every page I failed was a therapy pad. They said he's crazy, maybe that's fair, cause I see rhymes in trauma and truth and despair. But childhood memories are bars I can't erase. Every bedtime story had a tear-stained face. I used to pray for peace, but peace don't come. You can't bury pain when it weighs a ton. So I dig in dirt just to find who I was. But the shovel hits bones, not love, just loss. I talk to ghosts in my head when I'm restless. Every bar's a seance, every word's a message.
I bury words so they couldn't find me, but the silence digs them up behind me. Every rhyme's a ghost that reminds me, no matter how deep my truth defines me. I bury words so they couldn't find me, but the silence digs them up behind me. Every rhyme's a ghost that reminds me, no matter how deep my truth defines me.
I remember teachers saying you'll never make it. Now I rhyme with the pain that they couldn't take it. They mocked my dream, called me upset, but this pen's my revenge and I'm possessed. Every night I fight with my reflections grin. He knows my sins and he pulls me in. Why you still write?
They ask,
cause that's the only way I breathe without wearing a mask. My tongue's a blade, I cut my fears open, let the blood drip on beats, raw and broken. They want clean lyrics. Sorry, I'm real. This is how trauma and truth both heal. Every verse I write is a scar I trace. Every rhyme or punch to my own damn face. If I ever stop writing, I might collapse, cause my words keep me alive between the gaps. You can bury your past, but it crawls back slow through the cracks in your mind where regrets still grow. I try to silence the pain, but it hums like the song been screaming inside for way too long. I ain't came knocking, but I didn't answer, cause success don't heal, it's just a cancer. Everyone wants your story, not your scars. They quote your pain and drive luxury cars. They call you original, like that's a gift, but they don't know the weight that words can't lift. You ever cry so hard your voice turns mute? That's me every night with this worn out suit. Music's my therapist, mic's my confessor, rhymes are my pills and pain's my professor. I built an empire out of emotional rubble, but I still see that kid in the mirror in trouble. He's staring at me, eyes full of hate. Why'd you leave me there? Why'd you lock that gate? I got no answer, I just write it down. Turn my guilt into rhythm and my fear into sound, and the sound.
every word so they couldn't find me, but the silence digs them up behind me. Every rhyme's a ghost that reminds me, no matter how deep my truth defines me. I bury words so they couldn't find me, but the silence digs them up behind me. Every rhyme's a ghost that reminds me, no matter how deep my truth defines me.
I hear whispers in my dreams, don't stop writing or you'll lose your means. But sometimes I wanna burn my book, erase my name and do every look. Still I can't quit, cause my pain's too loud. Every time I rap, I resurrect the crowd. They don't hear lyrics, they feel my strings. Every bar's a piece of my broken dream. I wrote letters to the future, sealed with regret, to the person I'll be if I'm not dead yet. Told them don't chase fame, chase peace, but peace runs faster than I ever did at least. I've been chained to beat, sentenced to rhyme, serving life with no crime, just time. They say you inspire, but I'm still hurt. My success feels hollow, my soul's in dirt. Every show I do, I see faces cheer, but when the lights fade, my demons appear. They whisper you fake, I whisper I know, but this pain's real, it's the only thing I show. I'm addicted to truth, no matter how raw. These buried words are my only law. So if you find my notebook buried deep in the ground, don't open it, just leave it unfound, cause the ink's still wet, the pain's still alive. Every verse I wrote is how I survive. I bury words so I wouldn't break, but they rise again every breath I take. Bury words, yet he talk in my sleep. They remind me real pain runs deep. Hey.